What's up, y'all? What's up, divas? What's up, besties? What's up, divos? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's Real Talk Wednesday. What's up, everybody? Like, welcome back. Hope y'all are all having like a really great day. What's up with my divas, and my besties? Okay, so I hope y'all really enjoyed last week's Real Talk. Other than that, you guys, what's up? What's up? Today's marijuana reefer, like my mother want to call it, of the day is the Fade Company. So first of all, this one right here, the THC in this is 38.73. So the only cool thing about this one is it does get you right. Not the only cool thing, but it does get you right. It makes you feel good for those who are like avid everyday smokers. But the cool thing about it is there's two of them in here. So of course I already hit one last night. Look, listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm trying to be real mindful when it comes to, you know, hitting the 420. What I mean by mindful is it comes with two of these in here, which is a decent size. Like, they are both half grams. Why I try to be mindful is because it comes with two of these in here, right? So I should only need one of these a day. You know what I'm saying? Like one in the morning and one at night when I'm about to go to sleep, help me go to sleep. But since a girl be having like a stash, I be going crazy. You know, like gluttony with food, that's me with the weed. Yeah. You know how you just go grocery shopping, you know what I'm saying? And then you bring your groceries home and you tell the kids to unpack, help me unpack, put the groceries away. But they see all of these little new cereals, new treats, new snacks for them. And all of a sudden they get real hungry and they just want to eat everything the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Even grown-ups be like that. You bring home groceries and they see that shit and they just want to eat everything the fuck up. That's being gluttony. That's gluttony. So that's what I am with the weed. Like when I have a big stash like that, girl, I be like, okay, well, I could just have 3 a day. I could just smoke 3 blunts a day. I got more. But then when it comes to it at the end, like when it's like 3/4 gone, there's only like a quarter left of the stash. This is the part where you be like, let me be mindful. Like, bitch, you should have been mindful. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me be mindful now because, you know what I'm saying, I got this and much left. Like, girl, that's why I hate when it just keeps going up. That's why I'm saying I gotta be mindful because I really don't want to smoke 3 joints a day. Like, that's a lot. And then by the third one, I'm not even feeling nothing. Like when I go to bed, I'm not even like feeling zoned out like how I would want to be. You know what I'm saying? I go and I take my sleep medication that's prescribed. Normally I'll have like a gummy too that'll put me to sleep, but it seems like when I run out of those, girl, I'll be fighting to go to sleep. Lately, I haven't been taking the gummies because, you know, like I just said, when you have a stash, you just be like, oh, I got enough, I'll be good. Oh, I got enough, I'll be good. Well, I took all them shits, okay? I took them all. And when I went to the dispensary the other day, I forgot to get some. And I'm not trying to go back in there because I know if I go back in there, I'm going to just add more to my stash. And it's like, girl, save your fucking money. Do something other than smoke. But see, here's the thing. I mind my business. I get my work done. Who don't want to feel good during the day? So it's the Mary Jane party over here, okay? I don't go outside and bother nobody. I don't drink like that anymore. Other than that, you guys, today is back to school. Kids are going back to school today. It's early. It's July 31st. This is actually Thursday when I'm doing this Real Talk because I'm about to get ready to do a new YouTube videos. So I definitely got to look presentable. And I figured I would talk to y'all while I do so, and then I'll, you know, try to catch up. Well, not really catch up, but try to read it. Well, not try to because I'm going to, but you know what I'm saying? Get my Real Talk done ahead of time. So that way I can just do other things. Like Mondays is normally when I, you know, record, but I just felt like, let me just do this now because I'm about to get cute, about to do a little bit of makeup, braid my hair back, and who better to talk to but y'all? Where you was, huh? And here she come want to talk. Where you was? You was downstairs, huh? Yeah, you was. I was looking for you. You smelled the weed and said, let me come upstairs? Because every time I smoke, you want to be real close, huh? There you go. Say hi to everybody. Let them know you just got a haircut. But you was. What you was doing down there, huh? What you was doing? What you was doing? What you was doing? I know. I love you. This is my babe. So, like I was saying, it's back to school. Today is July 31st, and it's back to school. I didn't even feel like my grandson had like a real school summer vacation like that this year. Like, it really, really didn't. Y'all know Okay, so I'm not really sure about other states and what time they get out, but here they get out May 20th, be the last day for summer vacation. And normally they go back like August 5th. But this year they brought them back July 31st on a Thursday. And I hate when they do that. They always plan it on a Thursday. Like, y'all could have gave that shit next Thursday. Because today is still July. Even though it's the last day of July, other kids is like, oh, we got to go back to school in July. It is the last day, and it's probably not like that big of a deal, but god damn, I feel like he didn't really have like a summer vacation like that. It just felt like, to me, it went by really, really quick. And so when I let him know I won't be picking him up after school anymore, he got upset. He was like, why? Oh, come on. But I just felt like, listen, I bring you guys to school and to daycare every morning. And that's what I like to do, because I'm not a person who like to lay in the bed late all day. Like, if I'm waking up at 6:30 or 6 o'clock, then I'm good, because I can get a lot of things done, you know what I'm saying? Then later on in the night, I could go to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and not even go to sleep. But you know what I'm saying? Just chill. So I enjoy bringing my grandson and my granddaughter to school and daycare, because it allows me to get out the house and go run my errands. If I don't do that, then I'm gonna just be stuck in the house, and I probably would stay in bed till like 9 o'clock, which to me is like, girl, make no sense. Get your ass the fuck up, because even though you don't clock in, you clock in for yourself, and I like to get shit done. Like, I stay motivated, and I always try to find something to do. Like, I'm not the type of person to just sit still and do nothing. Now we're gonna open a brand new one, because that was just half of the blunt that I had last night. You know what I'm saying? That was like my 2.5 yesterday. I had 2.5. And girl, let me tell you, when I woke up yesterday, I had a blunt. Girl, and I was doing something else. What was I doing? I can't even remember what I was doing. I was doing nothing, okay? I was doing nothing for the first part of the day. But girl, okay, so I lit that blunt yesterday, and I had to put that shit the fuck out. And it was one of these. I had to put it the fuck out real quick, because girl, when I tell you I was feeling woozy, I was feeling fucking woozy. That shit almost had me knocked down. And what I was doing was I was recording this collection I have of beauty stuff. And all of a sudden that shit hit me. It was just like a bolt of lightning. Like, that shit hit me. When I tell you I had to sit down at my computer desk, I had to sit down, I had to put on my neck fan, girl, I had to put this shit the fuck on, okay? Turn that shit on and just sit there and just do nothing for like 15, 20 minutes. My head, I started hot flashing, I was sweating real quick. Girl, I was turned up early in the morning yesterday for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be always like that with the first smoke of the day for me. Girl, it'd be the best smoke of the day. So by last night, I was on like number 3, but I didn't fully smoke it, so it's 2.5. Girl, I ain't feel shit. I was just sitting there smoking for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, smoking for like literally no reason at all. So that was that today. So we're about to open up the next one. This is what I'm talking about. If I just have one of these a day, 2 blunts a day, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, one in the morning, you don't need one in the afternoon, and then one in the evening, girl, I'm reaching. So I think one in the morning and one at nighttime when it's time to go Betty Bye, I should have one, because that's when I'm really relaxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all like, let's shut the fuck up about the weed, but I'm just saying, it's the weed for me. I like to be, you know what I'm saying, relax. And then all of a sudden I be smoking, and then I gotta take a little nap like mid-afternoon, which is ridiculous, because I don't really be caring about the naps. But other than that, girl, listen, when I do get sleepy today, we are going to be using and drinking some of this, because this was the free gift at the dispensary, okay? So it's got some THC in it too. Then anyway, what I was talking about, I can't even fucking remember at this point, but we about to light this up. Oh, back to school. So yeah, it was back to school today, and it's crazy because every time it's back to school, people act like they don't know how to fucking drive, park, look out for other people's kids, etc. So this is how long it is when you take it out. So you have 2 of these in there, which is a decent amount, like, you know what I'm saying? So really, if I have one of these a day, these are kind of like half. So that would be just me smoking 1 blunt a day, because there's 2 halves in here. That's, girl, but I tell you, that will allow me to not have to quit for a few months, because I've been thinking about quitting for a few months, because I need my tolerance level to be like not so high anymore. Yesterday, the kids did go, Tati did bring the kids to the trampoline place. Shit, I was about to burn myself the fuck up. She brought the kids to the trampoline place, and after they had finished, because I stayed home, when they was done, they came and got me, and we went to the Chinese buffet. Girl, but please tell me why. So when we went out to eat, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I don't know about y'all, but for me, I really don't tolerate no kids doing no disrespectful, ill behavior shit in public. I don't give a fuck what age you are, right? So it's 4 of us. It's me and Tati, Tinky, and Tato, her daughter, you know, her kids. So it's just us. She always calls us the family of 4 because, you know, my other 2 kids, Janae and Janaya, they got their own little life. Like, they really don't fuck with me like that anymore. Like, it's not that they don't fuck with me, but, you know, they grown now. So they got their own friends and their own little relationships. So, you know, it's not like they don't bother with me, but you understand what I'm saying? And Tati and me are always around each other with the kids. So it's just us little family of 4, right? Even though they all part of the family. But we all, me and Tati and the kids, we do shit all the time together. The other ones, they don't really want to be involved in that kid shit, which is cool because they ain't parents. So for me, it's cool, right? So we at the Chinese buffet and we sitting in the booth. And you know what I'm saying? We sitting in the booth. And you know with the booths, there's another booth behind you, right? So we sitting there, Tati's sitting across from one another. My granddaughter is sitting next to me and Tinky is sitting next to Tati. So there's no booth behind me because it's just walkway after that. But behind Tati is like a few booths. So of course I can see the people behind her. So tell me why the family, it was a husband and a wife, and the husband and wife was sitting right next to each other in the booth. And they had 2 girls that was sitting behind Tati, like directly behind Tati. So I couldn't see the little girl's face, but I just could see the parents' faces all the time. But the little girls, the thing I should have been seeing is the back of their head, right? Please tell me why people don't have no fucking cool, no manners, just don't fucking know better. Or is it because I'm older and I have a little bit more direction and mannerism and home training than parents that are in the age of 30? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but there's one thing I don't like. Don't bring your fucking kid out and let them act like a fucking wild animal or just like they ain't got no fucking home training. And I don't know about you, but to me, I find it very annoying when somebody's kid on the next table or the next booth rather, is lurking over, hovering over the top of the booth and in your conversation. So you're looking at them face to face, the kid. This little girl, and I don't mean no harm, but some of y'all or whoever need to really watch your kids and teach them some motherfucking manners, because I don't think that is really mannery for you to be facing my table, hovering over the top of the booth, looking down on my grandkids and looking at us. And this little girl was standing there staring and the parents wasn't doing a fucking thing. So me, of course, I'm just staring the fuck back at her, because the same way you could be looking over here, I'm gonna look at you. So I guess the way I was staring at her was just a blank stare, and she finally decided to sit her ass the fuck down for a little while. But why the fuck she get back up? So now I'm staring at her and I'm staring at her parents like, get your fucking child. You don't think that that's disrespectful to the other people that's trying to eat on the opposite side of you? You don't see your motherfucking kid doing that shit? You can't tell me that you don't see your fucking kid turned around, facing the other table, talking and looking at people and staring like a fucking ill-behaved child. You don't see that? Come on now. You cannot tell me you don't see the back of her head when you should be seeing the front of her face. That's not the first time that I've done that, been through that, excuse me. There was one time when I had to tell the family, like, can you get your kid, because I'm really tired of them hovering over and bothering my grandkids at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for that. You see your annoying ass child, get that little motherfucker before I do. So that's just so irritating to me. And I don't understand why parents don't, like, be a parent. Stop soft parenting. That be the problem. It just made me feel like people really don't have no coof and really don't look after their children. Like, do what you're supposed to do and get your child.
Cool child. Y'all already know Nova Star got something to say. If your kids are out here hanging over my booth like it's some space at a damn playground, then y'all already done lost the parenting game. Y'all out here letting y'all kids behave like little monsters and then act surprised when people stare. Newsflash, y'all are the problem.
Other than that, I could definitely feel that shit. You know when you can feel the weed real good is when you end up coughing, and once you finish coughing, you just feel woozy and dizzy. You like feel it real quick. That's when you know it's time to like put the blunt out. Like, unlight the shit, bitch, because I'm feeling it. Like, I'm really feeling good right now. So I've been purchasing, like I was telling y'all before, I've been purchasing like a whole bunch of press-on nails, right, from Shein, because I love having my nails done. But this is the thing with me. I really don't want to sit there and wait for you to finish and do my nails. Like, I have a lot of shit to do in life. Or no, I don't. Maybe I don't have a lot of shit to do. But I really can't sit still for too long and get my nails pampered every other week. Like, I was doing that shit before and I would make it my business. But you know why I kept going back and forth to the nail salon and just allowing them to keep redoing my nails? Because I was scared as hell to take the motherfuckers off. When I tell you them acrylic nails be hurting my nails to take off, I was not trying to feel that pain. So I just kept keeping those were the same nails I had for like months, and I just would make sure that they were taken care of. Well, I love having some pretty nails, but I don't like to sit there, and I don't like paying people like that for shit I can just do at home. So, I purchased a bunch of Shein nails, and when I tell you, shit gets addicting to me. I hate finding something and becoming addicted to it. I hate liking something and liking it so much that it becomes an issue for me, and then I feel like I have to buy that particular thing in bulk, and I don't know why. And that just be me for anything I like. That'll be like, okay, for instance, let's say the motherfucking Sundays from Dairy Queen that I was eating. Yeah, I had no business eating them shits every single night. Like, who the hell do I think I am? Wonder Woman that's gonna lose weight within a couple of days?
No, April, you know you're not about to lose no motherfucking 5 pounds by the end of this week. But you just keep on eating those Sundays from Dairy Queen.
Girl, that's when I had to stop. So I haven't had a Sunday in over a week. Girl, I haven't even eaten past 7:30 in almost over a week. So, you know what I'm saying? I like to buy shit, and when I like shit, I really, really will buy it. So that being said, girl, I bought so many fucking pairs from Shein over the past couple months, and today my nails are not done because I took them off yesterday, because I'm gonna do this new nail series on my channel showing y'all how I do my nails, my little fake press-ons and stuff like that. And other than that, I ain't doing shit else but doing this video, and I'm not even gonna put on a whole bunch of makeup because for one, it's hot as hell outside. But other than that, yeah, you guys, I'm chilling. I've had a great week. It's back to school. It is what it is. So we're going to just get into this real talk, because this real talk, girl, that shit is long. Y'all be writing me some long shit. I be wondering, can y'all sum that shit the fuck up? But then who am I to talk? Because I can't sum up my motherfucking mouth. So shit, that weed is some good weed, y'all. Okay? So if you need a real talk about you or a situation your ass is in, please go ahead and send me an email to muffinismylovers2012@gmail.com, or you can use April's realtalk@gmail.com. Please make sure to put in the subject line real talk, so that way I know if it's a real talk and I need to search it up, so I'll be able to find it. You know what I'm saying? Well, and other than that, we're gonna get into this real talk, because girl, like I said, it's super long. Okay? All right. Me. Had to take a sip of water real quick. Hey, April, I hope you're ready, because this is some next level foolishness. I'm 29 years old and my name is Danielle, but my friends call me Danny. I have a younger sister named Tasha. She's 25 and always been the sensitive one in the family. She's the type who needs to be the center of attention at all times, but this time, sis took it way too far. Back in May, Tasha sent an ultrasound picture in our family group chat saying she was pregnant and due in December. She said she hadn't wanted to tell anyone earlier because she was scared, but now she felt ready to share. Of course, everyone went wild. My mom cried happy tears. Our grandma started calling her my little mama, and our aunt even offered to throw a gender reveal cookout. I was happy for her too, even though I was kind of shocked because she never mentioned a boyfriend, let alone a baby daddy. But I kept my questions to myself because, hey, maybe she just wanted to keep things private. We all respected her space. Now, here's where things get messy. Fast forward to last weekend. We're all at my cousin Michaela's annual summer barbecue. Tasha shows up late, looking snatched, like waist on flat, crop top and leggings, edges laid, full face beat. I'm not one to body police, but if she was 5 to 6 months pregnant, there should have been something visible. So I pulled her aside and gently asked, hey, are you okay? You don't look pregnant. I've been worried. Tasha looks me dead in my face and says, "Oh, I'm not pregnant. I just wanted to see who actually cared about me and his family." Yup, she faked the pregnancy to run an emotional or loyalty test, a whole test on her entire bloodline. I was stunned. I asked her if she was joking, and she struggled and said, "Didn't think anyone would care unless something big happened." I told her that was manipulative and wrong, and that she needed to tell the truth, especially before people started spending money on gifts or planning a baby shower. She got mad, rolled her eyes, and said I was always judging her. She walked away and didn't speak to me for the rest of the barbecue. Here's the kicker: April. She never told anyone the truth. Now I'm the bad guy. Everyone thinks I'm bitter or jealous because I don't have kids yet. My mom pulled me aside and said, "You always try to dim your sister's light." And that comment cut deep. Sis, what light? It was a fictional pregnancy. The light is off. I'm hurt because my family is really believing her lie instead of calling it what it is, a full-blown emotional scam. So tell me the truth. Was I wrong for confronting her? Or should I have just kept quiet and let her keep playing her fake pregnancy game? Or was I right to say something even if I'm now the family villain? Help me out because I feel like I'm living in a Lifetime movie. Love, Danielle, aka auntie to an imaginary baby. I guess it wasn't that long, right? You know, when you look at something, it just makes it look long, especially on the phone. Danielle and her sister's name is Tasha. First of all, Danielle got her sister Tasha, and Tasha, her sister, is nothing but a liar. Like a true fucking full-blown liar. That's just all we're gonna call it. How you gonna go around telling everybody that you're pregnant in the entire family and be lying about that shit? How the fuck do you do that? You even give an ultrasound. You know what? If somebody tell me that somebody else was lying about a pregnancy and that person don't even try to defend themselves, then you know they was fucking lying. Either way, we're all gonna know that you're not pregnant, because whether you get pregnant today or tomorrow, you still was never pregnant when you told us, because you're supposed to be 5 to 6 months pregnant. And just like she said, 5 to 6 months pregnant, regardless of what stage in the pregnancy you are, 5 to 6 months, you're definitely gonna show. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really feel like you should feel any type of hurt, because it is what it is. How you gonna fake a pregnancy? So what we're gonna do, fake a miscarriage too? I hate when bitches be faking shit. Like, just be for real about your shit. Who the fuck cares what you know what I'm saying? Like, she really did. So basically, we got Danielle and we got Tasha. Danielle's the older sister. Tasha is an attention seeker. She's telling the whole family that she's pregnant, and fucking Danielle's telling the whole family that she's not pregnant. But because she's telling the whole family that Tasha is not pregnant, people are calling her jealous, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit like that. You know what, girl? I wouldn't even fucking worry about that shit, because on some real shit, they gonna find out that your sister's lying regardless, okay? They gonna find out. What she gonna do? Fake a miscarriage? I mean, she could fake a miscarriage. She could definitely fake a miscarriage, but is she gonna pretend to go to the hospital alone and not call nobody and not saying anything? Because I'm pretty sure if I was having a miscarriage and this was my real first baby, I would definitely tell my mom about that shit and like let her know, like, I don't know what's going on, you know, can you come with me to the hospital, some shit like that. So she's probably gonna fake a miscarriage and that she went to the emergency room. So she just gotta keep up with her story and keep up with her lie. One thing I'll tell you this, don't feel hurt because nobody don't believe you, because she's not gonna be pregnant for too long. Probably like next week or whatever, she probably would have had a miscarriage. Who even knows? But at 5 to 6 months, and if you have a miscarriage, baby, she did not think this one thoroughly out, because at 5 to 6 months and you have a miscarriage, aren't you supposed to like go to the hospital and you have to like have a full-on birth? Like, you have to give birth, right? Like, you have to push the baby out. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you, girl, either way, your family's gonna know that she was a liar and that all the shit that she was telling y'all was a full-blown lie or scam, whatever y'all want to call it. Lie, scam, it was all that shit. Let me just say this. First of all, there are a lot of people out here that be wanting attention seek. Like, seriously. I'm not really sure what it is, but there are all different types of ways that people go about being an attention seeker or getting validation for anything they do. It's like, it feels like they always doing some dumb shit on social media just to validate themselves, or I don't know, maybe go viral if that's what they want to do. But you know something? Oh my God, people are strange and crazy. For one, why would you even, she put a lot of thought into her pregnancy scheme, but she didn't put a lot of thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Because she thought about, you know, she wanted to keep it private. You know, she thought about that. She found a good ultrasound, et cetera, et cetera. Did anybody even look on the ultrasound date? You know what I'm saying? This might be for you, Danielle. You might want to, you know, go to the group chat, look at the ultrasound, look at the date, and see if there was a date on it. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can use that as proof. Now, for one, I shouldn't even be having to tell you what to do because that's not me. Like, I really don't like to fight with family. You know what I'm saying? I will get my point across, but I really don't like to fight with family. So for me to feel like, you need to go get more proof, it's because, listen, your sister, she seemed like a very selfish person, because how you gonna get mad at somebody confronting you for the shit that you did? You got me involved in this dumb shit, and not even involved, but I'm only saying involved because, you know what I'm saying, Danielle was the one who stepped to her. So now she's involved, and it's her duty to tell everybody, like, no, Tasha lied. But how the fuck you gonna tell your family member you just jealous because you don't got no kids? This is the funny part about people. Some people just don't want to have crumb snatchers. Some people don't want to have fucking kids. Some people don't want to have crotch goblins, okay? Some people don't want that. There are a lot of people in this world who would prefer to be childless for their entire lives. Me, I was one of those people, but then I had one, and I swore to the life of me and anybody else that I was only gonna have one and never no more after that. Well, girl, listen, I ended up with 5 of them motherfuckers, okay? And for somebody who didn't want kids but then only would go for one, I sure passed my expectations of not having none. You know what I'm saying? So there are lots of people out there in this world who don't want kids. So being jealous is definitely not one of them. Who's jealous of somebody else having a child? Like, on some real shit, like, why would you want to be jealous of somebody else's shit that they gotta do? Girl, when I say they gotta do, I would never be jealous of somebody having a child. Why the fuck would I want to get up in the middle of the night several times to go change a diaper or feed somebody? There's no way that I would want to fucking be jealous. Why the fuck would I want to be jealous of having to change some crying ass shitty baby every couple of hours, okay? Or entertain it, doing all the shit that I used to do. There's no way I would be jealous. Nope, not at all. I would be pretty happy if I didn't have no children. Now, look, I'm happy that I can't have no more kids. I'm really grateful. I've done my share, and it's my time to relax. However, making up fucking fake pregnancies with ultrasound photos. Listen, I'm telling you, Danielle, look back at the photo of the ultrasound. Look down at the bottom and see if that shit has a date and a last name, because that's how they be coming out. You know what I'm saying? Guarantee you nobody was paying that attention in your family. My nosy ass, I'm nosy. And I ain't even nosy, but I feel like, well, shit, that ain't me being nosy because you sent this shit to me. So therefore, I'm not being nosy. I'm going through and looking at what you sent to me. And it ain't my fault if you sent me some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be me. So it's not even being nosy, girl. Don't think it's nosy. Okay? It's just examining details. You concerned sister. It sucks when your family be like, oh, you're a hater, or your mom is like trying to tell you shit like, oh, stop acting like that. That's not your place. You shouldn't be like that. You're jealous. That was you cut her deep. Like, how the fuck did I cut her deep? Nah, she cut y'all motherfucking asses deep time and time again. Family is the one to do it to you. They will act like they really fucking care. They will act like you are number one honcho to them. They will act like you always on their calendar for birthday celebrations. And they will definitely act like they're going to buy you and maybe a little crumb snatcher some gifts for the holidays. Girl, listen, family be so fake at times. I be trying to be so family oriented, and I want my kids to be that way too. But sometimes, and I feel, you know what? I do want my kids to be like that, like, because I have 5 of them. And unfortunately, one has passed. But even back then, I wanted to instill family values with them. And I wanted them to like be really strong siblings to one another. You know what I'm saying? Because I really never had that. Like, me and my sister are 13 years apart, and that was that. But being that my mom only had 2 and I had 5, I want my kids to be real close in relationship with one another. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the 3 girls to dislike the one living boy that I have because he acts like an asshole. That's not the type of fucking family values that I feel. And it sucks when you definitely are trying to look out for your family and they really don't believe you. It's like, you know what? It kind of is like a slap in the face, but then it's like, you know what? Well, go ahead and slap me in my face, but I guarantee you're going to learn the hard way. So if I were you, Danny, I would definitely be looking at the fucking ultrasound picture. And if so, download that shit, screenshot it, and circle that fucking shit, highlight that shit so everybody, and send it back in the group chat if you like. Or if you don't even have to send it back in the group chat, send it to your mama so that way she can tell everybody in the group chat that my daughter Tasha is a motherfucking liar. I don't understand people. You know why I don't understand people? Because sometimes people be doing some crazy shit, and I don't really be up for the crazy shit. Like, I definitely be on some real observative shit. I don't want to be caught out there. I ain't trying to be caught slipping. None of that shit. I'm definitely cautious about shit and people. I don't know, but I would definitely look at that ultrasound picture. You know something? Family drama be like the worst at times. That sucks to have to say that about family drama, but family drama, it be at its highest capacity sometimes. It be your family that always do it to you. Like, I really be trying to instill some type of family relationship. It sucks when you're told that you're a liar or you're being hateful. I mean, like, what would y'all do? This is not like really, I'm really trying to see, like, the funny part is not even funny, but why did she say she feel like she living in a Lifetime movie? Like, she's shocked. Like, you know, it sucks when a person is shocked by another person's actions. You know why? Because if your sister can do this, I'm pretty sure you and her have had y'all battles in life, y'all hiccups, y'all ups and downs. But when she said this, I guess this is when your sister just took it to the lowest. Because that's when she said she feel like she in a Lifetime movie. I could totally get that, but you know something? They call you bitter. Let me tell you something, honey. Let me just tell you this, Danielle, and then I'm gonna get to going. First of all, I wouldn't even worry about the motherfuckers, because you know why? You grown, you damn near 30, okay? 29, you 30. We're gonna round you up, okay? So you 30 years old. Why the fuck should you be worried about what anybody else think about you, or if they feel like you're a hater or a liar or you're jealous? You know what I'm saying? Any of that shit, why would you worry about that shit? Because you know why? You a grown motherfucker. You don't need to worry about nobody worrying about you not being worried about somebody else. Does that say that right? You don't need to worry about nobody, and they don't have to worry about you. But what I would say this is, just leave it the fuck alone, because either way, she's gonna have to say that she was pregnant or not. But I would definitely look at the fucking ultrasound and see what I could see. She knows she ain't pregnant, so that ultrasound is gonna tell people a date or a last name. It's gonna all say it on that ultrasound, unless she whited that shit the fuck out. And if she whited that shit the fuck out, then what you can do is point that shit out. But it's normally right on the part of the picture. It's not like any trimming where you can white it out. It's actually on the picture. So go look at it. A lot of people don't look at all of that information. They just be so excited by the actual photo that they don't even bother to look at the date, the timestamp, or the last name. Me being honest, that's me. When my daughter-in-law would send me ultrasound pictures, I never looked at them. I never looked at the date or time. And then maybe later on, I might have noticed it. But right away, I definitely don't, because we already know what the picture is. We're like shocked. So I guarantee you that anyone in your family didn't look at that. And since it's not hers, she took it off the web somewhere. And God knows when she took it off the web. But where's the baby? Girl, don't let those people get on your motherfucking nerves. Family will do it to you. Not saying you shouldn't love your family, but I'm just saying, they the ones that fucking do it to you. Okay? But anyway, other than that, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna finish this up so I can do my little nail video. Leave your comments down below what Danielle should do. Me personally, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'll just keep going about my merry way, my merry business. Who's to say that she's not gonna get caught in a lie by somebody else? Who gives a fuck at this point? When you 29 years old, you grown, you ain't got to worry about nobody else shit. You don't need to worry about nobody shit. And if people don't believe you, then that's cool too, because you 30 years old. Round you off, like I said, you 30 years old. Life gonna go on. For your sister, she's childish. She's 25 years old. People gonna catch on after a while to her shit. And then what's she gonna do then? Make up another story and think about some other bullshit that she could venture off into the family chaos bullshit. Like, no, ain't nobody got time for no bullshit, girl. This is probably why I don't deal with a lot of people in my family, because I just don't have time for the bullshit. I'm just gonna be over here on this side of the earth, and when I see you is when I see you. But I got my own little family over here. We're just gonna do us, and we're gonna be cool with each other. I do not need any type of chaotic nonsense. I would love to have had a bunch of siblings like around my age group when I was growing up, so that way I could have someone. It's really, really cool to have a sibling, but I'm oldest out of everything. So, and I don't want to be the oldest sometimes, but it's really, really cool when you have like a lot of siblings. However, sometimes, yeah, there'll be family drama. But for me, listen, I wouldn't even care. At 29 years old, girl, listen, you ain't gonna stop breathing because they dislike you or feel like you a hater. Let them keep feeling that way. You'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments down below to Danielle. What would y'all do? Or did you ever have a situation like this or any type of family drama and beef that you would like to mention in the comments? Please do so. I would love to read it and love to hear about it. So on that note, ladies and gents, divas and divos, besties, I will see you in the next Real Talk. I hope y'all have like a really great day. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay motivated, stay out the way, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.